Gather round, fag lords, for a story you will remember. I am a kissless faggot virgin that no girl once turned supervillain. Call me Catfishman. Day 1. Set up catfish account. Some girl messages me within 2 minutes. Reply, I'm not one for online chit-chat. Let's meet up for a coffee, dear. Winky face. She fucking accepts. Tell her to go to the zoo. I'll meet you by the monkeys. 20 minutes after I said I'd be there, she texts. Where are you? I am a monkey. She never texts back. More? Day 2. I have 6 unread messages. Decide to roll for which girl I fuck with. Roll a 4. It's this fat Ukrainian chick. Pass messages back and forth all day at work. Tell her I can't wait to meet her and we must meet tonight. She agrees. Tell her I want to take her to my favorite restaurant at 8. She agrees. Text her the directions. It's actually at Arby's. I've camped outside in the parking lot. I've gotten more brazen. She texts back at 8:03. Did you give me the right address? Yes, just order me some curly fries. See this fat ham planet waddle out with a bag of shit from Arby's. Text her, damn, you a fat bitch. Speed out of there as fast as I can. Look in rearview mirror at this Ukrainian girl totally confused holding Arby's. Day 3. Change my profile to say, I'm only interested in black women. Sorry, ladies. Get 1 reply. It's fucking Warren Sapp in drag. Tell her I've never fucked a defensive lineman before. She gets mad. She says if I want a chance, I have to be a gentleman. Tell her to let me make it up to her and take her to the opera. But since I'm at work, can she buy the tics? She agrees and buys tickets, to which I will repay. Never respond to any more of her messages. Day 4. By now you know most of my diabolical plans involve bitches spending money on dates that will never happen. A little gender payback. This one is by far the most petty. Arrange to meet a girl from literally 2 cities away, about a 3-hour drive. Say we'll meet in the middle to save gas and expenses, to be fair. She agrees. I stay at home and watch The Wire. She spends an hour and a half driving to some Starbucks. She texts me an hour after the date. Hi, are you still coming? I'm waiting here, smiley face. My response, you just spent like $15 on gas. Haha, bitch, I'm 8 and I have a 10-inch dick. She called my phone 12 times, threatened to call the cops. I begged her not to over texts. She only agreed if I met with her and my parents so they could punish me. Agreed. She said to give me my address. Agree. Tell her to come by tomorrow. She drives another 3 hours the next day to pay her revenge. Laugh at her when she figures out I gave her the address to the Arby's. Day 5. I'm becoming a monster. I'm messaging girls all fucking day at work. Boss thinks I'm a fucking legend staying in late. Just too wrapped up with my alter ego. Catfishman. Message 1 girl to come meet me for some drinks at the place about a block from work. She agrees. I know that place. It's got karaoke, right? Decide to go there. Live on the scene. She waits 20 minutes. Texts me. Jerk. Text her back with a picture of an old woman in a hospital. Tell her, my gran just died. Sorry. Look at her face in real time. She feels like such a bitch. Then text her, how about I come see you in an hour? She smiles and texts me her address. Order Domino's to her house as soon as she leaves from the bar phone. Day 6. Knock on the door. It's the police. Before I open the door, I'm putting magnets from fridge on my computer. Ain't gonna get me that easy, bitches. Open door. Officers, I say with a sly grin. We've received reports that someone in your registered vehicle was in the parking lot of an Arby's a few days ago. Do you know anything about this? I like roast beef sandwiches. Is that a crime? Talk with them for about 10 minutes longer. They leave and apologize for wasting my time. I'm unstoppable. Even the cops can't stop Catfishman. Day 7. Start getting nervous. Start doing all catfishing on a VPN. Don't even know if that will protect me. Arrange to meet 1 Indian chick at a casino. Tell her to get all fancy because I like to dress to the nines. Be me, sitting at a blackjack table with Wayne Gretzky jersey. See this hot Jasmine girl walk in. Text her, oh shit, I thought you were a casino Indian, never mind. Sir, you can't use your phone at the table. Turn off phone. Flip over my cards. 21. Brown Jack. Day 8. Prepare yourself for 10 times the laughs. Literally, 10 times the laughs. Arrange a date with 10 girls. all at the same restaurant. In fact, the same table, at the same time. Sitting in a corner booth with my mom, just taking her out because I'm a good son. How could a good son be Catfishman? The perfect cover. Girl 1 walks in. She's got a huge smile on her face. Girl 2 walks in and is seated. Both girls are confused. Girl 3 comes in 2 minutes later. They all start talking. Pretty soon, 6 more drop by. 1 was a no-show. They're all comparing phones and messages, getting super heated. I text one of them. The bastard just texted me. What did he say? It says, ever seen the Hunger Games? Day 9. Realize I've been banned by Plenty of Fish. Move on to OkCupid. Do the exact same thing. See fucking same girl as day 1 girl. Monkey girl. Give her the dog and pony show. She's fucking smitten. Ask her what's a good date idea. She tells me ice cream is good and maybe a walk. Sounds great, how about we try that at the zoo? Takes a long ass time to respond. Literally next day. Day 10. Figured she figured me out. Figured she'd realize that a 6 like her wouldn't have a chance with the male model I was reppin'. Sure. Mother of God, she's stupid. Meet me by the entrance after work. Go there with nephew. She's there with fucking plainclothes policemen. I know because it's the same guy who knocked on my door. Walk right past them. They were none the wiser. She texts me while I'm getting my face painted with my neph. Coming? Text her back. Meet me by the monkeys, smiley face. Walk past her in face paint and smile. Cop is on his phone. It's getting hot. Leave without texting her. On way back, I play Hey Hey We're the Monkeys in the car for the nephew. He loves it. Day 11. Figure I've pranked a ton of girls. Cops are after me. How come I haven't gotten any recognition? How come the news isn't covering the Catfishman? Start getting pissed off. Literally checking hashtag Catfishman every hour. For the date I have planned that evening, have something special. Tell the girl we're going for coffee. You coming? Coffee's getting cold. So am I, winky face. Tell her to check behind the board where they have all these band posters. I left you a surprise. Right in the middle, printed in Comic Sans, who is the Catfishman? She replies, gotcha, bitch. Throw away my burner as to not leave a trace. Day 12. Still not a fucking peep on social media. These fucking bitches are too dumb. Decide to play in a bigger pond. A pond with men. I go on OkCupid and change my profile to bi. Start chatting up all these gay guys. One instantly offers sex. Okay, but I don't want my roommate seeing us. Come over. You got a big dick? There's a reason the girls call me Catfishman. Question mark? He didn't fucking get it. Let's try something dirty. How about we do it in a car? Hot. Give him the address. 2 hours later, get a text. I'm waiting in the Arby's parking lot. Where are you? It's 11. Day 13. Coworker sees my OkCupid profile at work. Trying online dating, man? I'm doing it too. Girls are crazy sluts on this site. Looks at my profile. Doesn't see picture, just sees interested in men. He gets super awkward. Oh, I see you at the meeting. At the meeting, he makes a snide comment trying to call me gay. Appear weak and meager. Don't want him to know my secret identity. Tear up a bit. Spend rest of workday hunting down his profile. Find it. The Catfishman is coming, work friend. Day 14. The Catfishman just did the most diabolical thing ever and became the Catfish woman. Started chatting up work friend. I'm a fucking blonde bombshell and he's a fucking 5.5 if that. He has no fucking game. Trying my damnedest to get him to do the invite. He finally asked me after like 9 messages. We're going for drinks. Tell him to bring condoms. Now for part 2 of my plan. Post his pic on Tinder. Interested in men. Profile says, we'll suck dick if you're okay with me pretending to be straight. Get a response from this Asian guy who's twice our age. Tell him to meet me at the bar. Get there 20 minutes before. Hiding in corner of bar restaurant trying not to laugh. See workmate waiting at bar. See this Asian guy walk right up to him being super gay. Workmate's confused. Snap picture of the 2 of them. Print it out the next day and post it around the office with hashtag Catfishman. Everyone thinks he's gay now. Day 15. On this day, the Catfishman would meet his greatest foe. Love. Start trolling this one nerdy girl. She likes comics just like me. She even has a soft spot for some villains. She asked me who my favorite villains are. The Green Goblin, Craven, Catfishman, Vermin, all the best ones. We text for fucking hours that night talking about music and life. She's so fucking cool. Day 16. I want to actually go on a date with this girl so bad. I have no idea how to. She thinks I'm a 6'4" Australian rugby player who is worldly, lives a playboy lifestyle and all that shit. Tell her I'm going to plan the most epic of dates, one she won't soon forget. The night, though, I needed a fix. I needed to feel power. So I set up a quick date with a single mom. A little late notice, but I can get the babysitter. I knew fucking low. She was working 2 jobs or something, too. Didn't matter. I am Catfishman. Supervillain. She texts me about 2 hours later. Are you coming? If not, I really need to get back. Yes, just wait for me, my dear. 30 minutes later. Almost there. 45 minutes later. Just parking. I'm leaving. This is ridiculous. Just like your hair, bitch. She calls me and screams at me for wasting her time, saying how she now owes the babysitter $20 and for what? Your babysitter sounds hot. What's her number? Day 17. Tell nerdy girl the plans. We're meeting in Chinatown at this old bubble tea place. She goes in, sits down at the table right across from me. She's even cuter in person. I start talking to the old Asian lady at the counter, talking really loudly. I have this first date jitters. Nerdy girl smiles. We're both waiting there for a good 30 minutes. I'm just reading comics on my phone. Had to turn it off because of the vibrations when she texted, though. Eventually she speaks up. Yours isn't coming either? Nope. Try not to tear up as I thought of my dead dog. Get up and leave a tip for the old Asian lady. Walk out with a sigh. Wait for her to leave as I wait in my car. Part 1 is complete. Day 17 continued. Turn phone back on. See a shit ton of texts. Don't reply. See her leave teary-eyed about 15 minutes later. She hops into her car, and I fucking follow her like some kind of stalker. She gets out at this apartment complex. I write down the address and then go home to catfish some more bitches and make myself feel better. See a girl I knew from high school and set up date for the next day. Happy about that, but more happy about my plans with the nerdy girl. Day 18. Girl from high school has changed a lot. She's way more mature and about 50 pounds heavier than her pics. Tell her I want to take her to see the Avengers. She says she's not big into movies on first dates, but eventually agrees if I'm paying. Don't you worry, my dear. Don't even think of bringing your wallet. Here's where things get good. While I'm at the movie theater lolling at this high school crush, I was also handing in a resume. Why? You'll see, but no Catfishman is always 2 steps ahead of dumb bitches. I got an instant interview, so I didn't see what happened to the high school girl, but I didn't even care because I got it. I got the projectionist position at the theater, and I started right away. Day 19. Take a day off at my real job. Said I needed a CFM day. Receptionist had no idea what that meant. Create a new account and start hunting down nerdy girl. This time the suitor is just a normal guy. Within a few messages, we're fucking talking like old chums. She really likes this stock photo guy. Want to go to a movie? Sure. Have you seen Avengers? No, I haven't. I worked 3 showings of the Avengers that day as the projectionist. When she arrives, I text her to meet me inside the theater. I'll be there in a minute. Never show. However, on her seat, we have assigned seats here, a playing card with the catfish drawn on it. She picks it up and looks at it for a second. The suitor never shows, but she just sits there by herself and watches the movie in sadness. I felt so bad. I watched her the entire time. When she was preparing to leave, I took off my uniform and ran for the parking lot. I then pretended like I was going in. We crossed paths for a moment. She kind of recognized me, but I just kept walking. Part 2 complete. Day 20. Quit my job at the movie theater. I needed funds for Part 3, though, and while my regular work had decent pay, I needed a little bit more to cover costs. So I dug up my old costume, Catfish Woman, and went on the prowl, and started hitting on guys in the States, telling them I'm sick of my family and just wanting an excuse to leave them. Not even 2 hours, and this old creepy guy on OkCupid offers to pay my flight if I Skype with him for a bit. Agree. Basically have a camera up to my bare fucking hairless beta legs the whole time. Don't even say any words, just listen to him say the creepiest shit and then the click-clack of fap. He's fapping to the image of my bare legs. Why don't you show me your pussy? I turn off the camera and type "save it for when we meet" smiley face. He PayPals me $900. Tell him to meet me at the airport the next day. Meanwhile, I head over to the apartments of the nerdy girl. There's a sign on the front lawn that says "Rent. Go in and speak with the manager." Go in and put a damage deposit down without even looking. See, the plan is to pretend I'm moving in there, so we're like neighbors, and she can talk to me. However, things don't go as planned. Hang around the fucking halls for the entire night, waiting, catfishing, waiting. She does not come. Day 21. I message Nerdy Girl on a new Catfish account. She doesn't respond. I get anxious and make another. I have a legion of accounts now. I literally bought a gig on Fiverr to make me 20 accounts for $5. Catfishman does whatever bitch he can. Hey now, here comes the Catfishman, I sing to myself. Just doing that made me feel like a real supervillain. I messaged her on fucking 8 different accounts and waited. She didn't respond. I went back to the apartment hoping to maybe catch her walking when I noticed the police and an ambulance waiting outside. A whole crowd of people were around. I talked to the manager guy. What's going on? Some girl was raped last night. Oh, fuck now. Head back to my car. My eyes suspiciously meet with one of the on-duty cops. It's the magnet/zoo cop, and he fucking recognizes me. Get into the car quickly and play games for the rest of the night, trying not to think about it. Day 22. Wake up to strange voices. Catfishman. Look at my blinds. No one's there. Try to fight the urge to don the cape, but it's too strong. Hop back onto OkCupid to do some catfishing and get my mind off this nerdy girl rape. What the fuck, technical error, or try again later? It happened on all 8 accounts I messaged her with. Tried on a new account. It works fine. Holy fuck. I think the cops are investigating her OkCupid history. Delete everything from computer as fast as I can. Even put the magnets on top just in case it works. Take computer over to mom's. Leave it there. Buy a brand new burner. Go back home and try to watch TV. I know they're coming. For the Catfishman. Day 22. At work. Trying to do my work. When all of a sudden the receptionist walks in with 2 cops. Oh, fuck. They'll never figure it out. You're too smart for them. You again. It's the same cop. Hi, yes, we're investigating an incident. Where were you 2 nights ago? I'm about to break down. Playing video games? Why? We're going to have to ask you to come downtown. Go with them. Whole office is in an uproar. Almost died of a heart attack as we passed a "Who is the Catfishman" poster by the lunchroom. Make a statement, have no alibi without causing suspicion, but offer DNA samples. Go home and seriously consider running away. Day 23. Wake up anew. Fuck it. Decide to do the only thing in my life I'm good at. Being Catfishman. Catfish 3 different women in an hour. Have 3 dates set up. Watch the first one over at the park with extra laughs. She even saw me laughing at her as she texted the hunky model if he was coming. Go on the second date, but something's not right. She picked the spot, much to my chagrin. It's some bar downtown. Can't even see inside. Decide to play it cool and just watch for a few. Sure enough, not 2 minutes later, I see 2 plainclothes cops talking on walkies by a car as one guy walks inside. I hightail it out of there. Are you coming? She texts me. You'll never catch the Catfishman. All you faggots are trying to catfish the Catfishman. You can't. Day XX. A few weeks later, they catch the guy who raped the nerdy girl. I go back to her apartments to get my damage deposit back. I spent $900 on a failed plan. I wasn't that smart, to be honest. See nerdy girl walking sheepishly to her car. Want to say something to her. Want to tell her how I wish I was there to help her. How I never wanted any harm to happen to her. But then I realize, I am Catfishman. If I never did what I did the first 2 times, she might have found a boyfriend and would never have been raped. She walks into her car and drives off. I sit out front for a little bit, contemplating life. What I was doing to people's lives. How mean I was. And then, like a sign, monkey girl from day 1 walks by. She goes inside without even giving me a smile or a nod. Walks right past me like I'm a ghost. I snicker as I pull out my phone. I will never stop. I will always be out there. Beware all those who date online. I am out there, lurking, waiting, emojiing. I am Catfishman.